Hello, everyone. This is Manny Gonzalez. Hope everyone's doing well. My job today is to go over my launch plan with you. This is a document that's your blueprint to getting started in this business. We're super excited that you made the decision to join our team and join Kyani. This is going to be life-changing for you. You're going to learn so much about the industry, so much about Kyani, and how that can change your life forever. And not only you, your family, your friends, your coworkers. And we're going to show you exactly what you need to do to get your business up and running right away so you can start generating money and start changing people's lives by sharing the product of Kyani. All right, let's go ahead and get started. If you have the chance to download the document or you got a copy of this document, if not, you can always go back and download a document and print it and have it with you and take notes. It's very important. This is going to be your guide. This is your blueprint to getting started with Kyani. It's very, very important that you go through these steps. Here's the thing, folks. When I first got started, I thought I knew how to, work my own business, and I didn't listen to my upline. And it took me about a year to really understand how this business really worked. And when I sat down and said, okay, I'm not having any success, and I was with my upline, I said, hey, listen, what do I need to do to become successful in this industry? And he said, remember that piece of paper that I gave you to launch your business? It says, that's what you need to do. And I said, okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and get started. Show me how to do it. And sure enough, after 30 days, I reached success in that company. And so that's why I know the importance of this document. I know the importance of a guide and having a blueprint to getting your business not started, but launched. We want to launch your business. We want you to be in a profitable position, and we want you to share this product with everyone that you know so they can start experiencing the results with the Kyani products. Okay, first things first. The important information that you really need to know is our websites. The first line here, these are our team websites. It's something that we put together to help you build your business by exposing the business to others and the support websites. WhyKyani.com is a website that is going to pique people's interest, whether they want more information, buy the product, become a customer, or maybe potentially become a business partner, or just simply want more information. Send them to that website, WhyKyani.com, and that will share with them some videos that will either want them to move forward, or they're going to say, no, this is not for me. It's a filtering system that works. TGDsupport.com, that's your support website. This is our team website. This is here to help you, give you all the tools and resources that you need to get your business up and running. Kyani.net, that's a corporate website. That's where you log into your back office. That's when you look at your genealogy report, your downline report, your customer report, everything that you need to do or need from the company side. This is where you're going to get this information. KyaniScience.com, that is a website that gives you more detailed information on the Kyani products, the medical board and their research, the white paper, everything that you need to know about the Kyani products is at KyaniScience.com. Kyani customer service phone number is here. Email customerservice@KyaniCorp.com. Why do we give you this information? Very, very important, folks. This information is for you to utilize when you have an issue with a problem order. What is a problem order? When your auto ship doesn't arrive, when your auto ship arrives and you have a broken bottle, when you have your auto ship and you have one missing product or your brochures didn't show up, whatever the case may be. And yes, I know this is a surprise to you, but we are human. Kyani does, make mistakes and things get broken along the process. So this is why you need this information to call them if you have any problem orders with your auto ship or with your address or anything that pertains to auto ships, pertains to your downline, personal information, your websites, your personal websites, whatever that is what customer service is there to do, to help you, find solutions to move forward. And make sure that you share this with your team when you go out there and build your organization, folks, that they call customer service. When you call customer service, they're going to need your distributor ID number. Make sure you also have your password handy at all times to log into your back office. your personal website, write it down here. That's how you're going to be able to get customers to sign up or distributors to sign up. So if you don't have your personal website to send the link to somebody, then they're not going to be able to sign up under your ID number. So this already has your ID number linked to it, so make sure that you write it down here. Your support team is the people that are helping you build your business. Make sure that you have their information handy at all times. If you have any questions about events or phone calls or whatever the case is, make sure that you have their information there handy to give them a call for support. This here is two very important dates that you need to program in your phone for reminders. Very important that you jump on these calls every single Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. This call here is going to give you, the motivation, the tools, the training that you need on a weekly basis to help you fuel your business. It is so important that we're plugging into a system every single week. Why? Because we're human. We're going to get drained, week by week from our job, our business, our traditional business, whatever the case may be, our family, whatever. Things happen. We're human, and we need a pickup call, if you will, to help us get back focused with our goals and dreams with Kyani. So make sure that you're jumping on these calls every single week. Some of these calls are repetitive, but here's the thing, folks, is that these calls are designed for you and then for your new distributors that are jumping on board. So make sure that you're always promoting these calls to the people that are jumping into your business or, signing up to your business to get started. Weekly paid bonus cycle ends on Sundays at 12 a.m. So make sure that, all your applications, everything that's going in for you to get paid on Monday morning, you have everything in by Sunday midnight. Very, very important. Your goals. This is so important, folks. This is going to be your motivation. This is going to be the reason why, you build Kyani, the reason why you continue to build Kyani, because you have a main focus. You have an end in mind. There's something that you want out of Kyani. That's the reason why you signed up. The primary reason why you joined Kyani might change. You might have got started to make an extra $500 a month. Well, once you reach $500 a month, it's going to go up to maybe $1,000 or $2,000, $5,000. It's always going to be evolving, so make sure that you write down your primary reason why you're getting started today, pay off debt, extra money, pay for school, whatever it is, write it down, because once again, that's going to be your main motivator and why you continue to build your Kyani business. Desired income, short term, 60 to 90 days, how much you want to make, long term, 2 to 3 years, how much you want to make with Kyani, and be realistic, with your goals. And our goal is to help you achieve those goals as soon as possible. Success is essential. It's crucial for your business, folks. Number one is have a commitment to your Kyani business, folks. It is so important that you have at least a 2 to 3 year commitment to your Kyani business. And the reason why we ask for a 2 to 3 year commitment is that you're not going to build anything significant in your first 2 to 3 months in Kyani. See, here's the thing, folks, is that in order for you to become successful in anything that you do out there, it takes time and dedication. It takes commitment, folks. And so that is what we're asking from you. And the only reason we ask you for that is that we know what it takes to become successful in Kyani, to reach your goals with Kyani, folks. If your goal is to make $500 a month, and that is it, you only want to make $500 a month, then yeah, I would say, hey, that can happen in your next 60 to 90 days, maybe 6 months, whatever the case may be. It depends how fast you get going with your Kyani business. But at the end of the day, it comes back to you. What you want from Kyani and what you're willing to put into Kyani to reach those goals in your business. Number two, being coachable. Be super coachable to the people that have done it, that are out there building the business, that are traveling for you, that are working on the system to help you build your business. Be coachable to these individuals. It's just like, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had a lot of different coaches to help him become successful. Tiger Woods had a lot of different coaches, or till today still has a lot of coaches to help him become successful and becoming one of the greatest golfers ever in history, folks. And so they had, coachability, and the coach had a system to share with them and, hold them accountable every single week, every single day, so they can reach their goals, folks. Be on the Monday calls. I already went over that. Register for the next live events, local event, regional event, national event, leadership event. Make sure that you're attending events, folks. This is so important for your business. Why? Because this is where you're going to learn how to build your business. You're going to learn how to build a business through us. You're going to learn how to build a business through the phone calls. But every time you plug in to anything, whether it's a meeting, whether it's a phone call, whether it's a local event, all those are technically events, folks, and that is what's going to help you gain the experience and the confidence to go out there and build your business with thunder, folks. That is what we want you to do, to be excited about what you're doing, to know what you're doing, to have the confidence on what you're doing, and that to me is very, very important, because here's the bottom line, is that if you're not successful, we're not successful. I love that model, folks. It's not like corporate America. Nothing against corporate America, but that's not my thing. And I know a lot of you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of the same routine, the rat race. Well, here's your opportunity to change it. Here's your opportunity to, follow a system, plug into a system that can help you change that type of living for the rest of your life, folks. Success materials, purchase a monthly planner. Very, very important. I know we have very smart phones, but it's always good to have backup. So paper to me is very, very important, that you're writing it down on a monthly planner so you have some type of backup to remind you, because we want you to be a professional in this business, and people respect people that are on time, people that mean business. And when you show up like a business-looking person, they're going to say, wow, this guy's prepared, this gal's prepared, they mean business, and I want to be part of whatever they're doing. So, become a professional of this industry and take it serious, and trust me, the checks will become serious once you take this business really serious. Purchase and read GoPro 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional by Eric Warr. Great book. Pick it up. Buy it on Amazon. Go to your local bookstore. Pick this up as soon as possible. Study the industry of network marketing. It's very, very important that you know what you're part of. Leaders will recommend videos, books, audios, everything that you need. You can go to YouTube and download videos. We have videos in the back office of tggsupport.com. Log in. The login password is GoKayani. So go ahead and log in there and start listening to some of the videos. I have a few videos back there. Actually, Eric Warr has a video back there that we uploaded. So take the time to study the industry, become a student of the industry. It's so important for your business. Download business material at TGD Support. Here's the website, and here's the password. Schedule a presentation. Very, very important first step. Schedule a presentation. We call it a PBR, Personal Business Reception. So make sure you schedule this as soon as possible. We say 3 to 5 days. You want to have your first PBR. So write down your first PBR. Over-invite for your PBR. It's very, very important that you're always inviting people to your PBR. You're going to have a second PBR. Why? Because not everyone's going to show up to your first PBR for whatever the reason is. So make sure you schedule a second one after your first PBR. Make a list of your top 20 people, and you're going to continue to add people to this list. It doesn't end at 20. If you want to build a big business, you want to have a big list. We put down lists of 20, 30 people ourselves, but we weren't reaching the success that we wanted until a leader said, hey, you want a big business? Build a big list. The bigger your inventory, the bigger your bank account. And I said, okay, that no one ever told me. That makes total sense. So I started, our inventory is people. So we want to put people down on our list. And it's free to know people. You don't have to pay for people and their contact information. Go through your phone. How many people do you know? But here's the thing, folks, is that we start thinking too much once we think about a person. We'll start prejudging them. Oh, they don't want to do anything like this. They're too good for this business, meaning that they make enough money already. Or this person can't afford to join the business. No, that person needs this business because they need to make money. You just said it. They can't afford to do this, so they need to afford to do this to become, some type of, successful in their life. And here you go, being able to share with them an opportunity that can change that forever, folks. So don't prejudge anybody. Put everyone on your list. Obviously you want to find positive people, fun people, open-minded people that want to, change their life. They're sick and tired of the routine that they go through every single day. They want some fun in their life. They want, something to challenge them. That's what I needed in my life. I needed to be challenged, and trust me, this network marketing industry has challenged me so much, but I love it, folks. I truly, truly love it. So make sure that you put down 20 people that you know right away, and you want to contact these individuals. We have a calling script here that we want you to use, or you can, take some of this, break it apart, and just kind of follow it. You don't have to necessarily follow it to the T, but kind of follow something like this because you want to keep it super simple. Here's the thing, folks, is that you're brand new to this business. You don't want to call somebody and start, talking to them about the blueberries and the antioxidants and, how Dr. Tan or this doctor said this about this, and you just start rambling. And the other person on the line is like, what are they talking about? I have no idea what they're talking about. And all you're doing is, we call it fire hosing. If you want to, give someone a drink of water, you want to give them a little sip of water so they can stay thirsty. You don't want to open and fire hose them down to where they're like, okay, I'm done. I'm drenched. I don't want any more. So understand that in this business, we just want to give them enough information so they want more information. Less is best in this business, folks. So use this script, call your people, invite them to your house. And here's the thing. If they start asking questions, what are the ingredients, or you shouldn't even be talking about products, all you need to do is say, listen, I found a way to make extra money. I found a way to work something part-time, so we can travel more together, or we can have fun together, whatever, or put our kids through school, be able to have something to look forward to when we retire, to make some extra money part-time. Whatever it is, folks, your people, so tailor that script to you and who you are. Don't go sounding like someone else that you're not. Be yourself, folks, and be honest with them, because there was a reason why you joined this business, and that's the reason why you need to build this business. And so be honest and sincere with your people, and trust me, they will come to your house or your presentation if you're honest with them. But if they want more information, we say promote some tools. Send them to the link, wildcounty.com, HayaniScience.com. Put them on the phone on a three-way call with your upline. Let them answer all the questions. All you want to do is be a promoter. All you want to do is become good at inviting people to your presentation. We're going to do the heavy lifting for you. We're going to do the presentations for you. We're going to do all that for you. We're going to answer all the questions to all your guests. If you want more information on the products, we're going to have the literature. We're going to have everything that they need, folks, to make a decision whether this is for them or not. Go public on Facebook. Just put something simple. Here's an example. Okay, use it if you want. It's totally up to you. We just say, if you really believe in what you're doing, go out there and share it with people, folks. In this business, this might surprise you, but we don't sell. We're sorting through people. I don't sit there and try to sell somebody that they need to do this. I just simply share the information with them. I don't try to convince them. I just answer questions, and they simply say yes or no, maybe. I don't know. So here's the thing, folks, is that our job is to sort through people that are ready to join, change their lives, make some extra money, become customers. And so we categorize people as apples. We have red apples, green apples, rotten apples. Red apples are positive people that are like, yes, I want to change my life. Yes, I need some good products. Yes, I have health issues. I need to consume these products. So spend 80% of your time with them. Green apples are people with questions. Spend 20% of your time with them. Questions can be like, hey, what are the ingredients in the product? How much does it cost? Can you really make money in this company? I heard that these things don't really work. They just start asking a bunch of questions and then start giving you some feedback or whatever you want to call it. Hearsay, he said, they said kind of information. Here's the thing, folks. Once again, we're here to share the information. We'll answer a few questions, and they make a decision whether they want to join us, wait, or they don't want to do it. Raw nappers are just negative people. We know who they are. They're going to be negative no matter what you present to them. You might have presented something else to them before, and they're super negative. Share it with them. If they don't want nothing to do with it, just simply say, thank you for taking the time and letting me share this information with you. I just want to share with everyone because I believe in it. Okay, so just remember this. Some will, some won't, some wait. Who's next? Let's move on. Host, you're the host of your PBR. So your job is to make sure that you have everything in order. You're hosting a party, folks. Just think about when you're putting together a birthday party, a baby shower, whatever it is. You always organize your party, and that is what you want to do here for your personal business reception, folks. And so we have a checklist for you. We have notes here. Go through this information. The better you become in perfecting this, the better your presentation and the better your odds of people joining your business, folks. So make sure that you become the best of the best in duplicating this as well with your organization, because this is what's going to give you results. Our job is to answer the questions and present to them and do everything possible to help them make a decision to become a distributor or become a customer with Kyani, folks. So make sure you're following this information. Share the products and acquire customers. That's a given. You have to get customers, folks. And how do you get customers? Is by sharing the products. See, people brought me samples, and I tried the products, and I liked them. And so that's what helped me make a decision, to make sure that I knew what I was getting myself into. So I needed to make sure that the products, taste good, that they were, good for me. They have the right ingredients. So make sure that you're sharing the products and information with people, the literature, the pamphlets, everything. Share it with people. That is your job, folks, is simply sharing the products and inviting people to a presentation. Just become good at doing that, folks, and you'll be successful. Just consider yourself a promoter. You're a big promoter. All you're doing is promoting products, the company, and people. That is all you're doing in this business, folks. So share it with family, friends, coworkers, gym members, and everyone. Share it with everyone. Make sure you're always following up. Make sure you have their phone number to follow up. To acquire customers, here's a sample script. Use this script. Follow up with them, get their phone number, write it down. Lastly, attending events. This is so important, folks. This is the number one reason that will determine if you become successful in this business is by attending events. I don't know if anyone in this industry or in our business of Kyani that has become super successful and they've never attended an event. You have to go to events. This is where you're going to get the goods. This is where you're going to get the training. This is where you're going to meet other people that are being successful. This is where you get to meet the owners, the co-founders. You get to meet the doctors, everyone that you need to meet to make sure that you get the belief that you need to become successful in this industry, folks. So make sure that you register for the next event. So call your upline after this or go to Kyani.net and register for the next event. It's super, super important. I believe the website's KyaniEvents.com. You can register for the next event there for the corporate event. We as leaders, as Team Global Diamonds, and as we partner with other teams within Kyani, we're going to have our own local events, Super Saturday events. Kyani takes care of the leadership trainings and the Kyani Regional Conventions, folks. And so you can get all that information from the website, TGD Support. We're always updating all the events that are going on, whether it's in our team or whether it's from with Kyani Corporate. So very crucial for your success. Rank promotions. Here we have little slots to put down a date that you want to reach Jade, that you want to reach Pearl, that you want to reach Sapphire. Go through this information with the leader that you're working with. They're going to help you create some realistic goals to reach your ranks as you're moving forward, folks. So make sure that you get with the leader that you're working with, and they're going to help you, guide you through this rank goal setting promotion. Jade rank, very simple to reach, have 2,000 total group points, qualifying volume points. So here's an example. You have 500 points. You have 3 people under you that have 500 points, total of 2,000 points. Do that within your first 30 days, and you make $100 because you did it within 31 days, plus another $200 when you reach your 31-day cycle. In your second month, you hold the position of Jade, and you get an additional $300. So within 60 days, you can make $600 with Kyani. That's your money back. That's a minimum rank promotion that you're going to receive. And after that, you start making a residual income. I mean, you start making some money with Kyani, folks. It gets exciting. After you achieve the rank of Jade, your job, and your job only, is to help your team become Jade. So you help enough people reach success in this industry, and you will automatically become successful. So go out there and find 5 people in your team that want to move forward, that want to build a dream, that want to leave a legacy, and they reach the level of Jade with us helping you and your team, 5 people that become Jade. Now you become a Sapphire with the company. Now the company offers you the Dream Car program. They give you a $1,000 down payment and give you $500 a month towards a new Mercedes or Audi. And this is not for a year. This is not for 2 years. This is for as long as you hold the position of Sapphire. So if you hold the position of Sapphire, obviously your goal is not to just hold the position of Sapphire. We want you to move on to the next step. We want you to help 10 people in your team become become Sapphire, and in return you become Diamond. So you help 10 people in your team become Sapphire. They drive a brand new vehicle on the company's dime, and you become a Diamond with the company with 100,000 points. And here's the average income of the Diamonds in Kyani, $15,000 every single month. Let me ask you a question. Will that help you in your household today? How would that change your household when you reach the level of Diamond? So you guys start dreaming bigger, folks. It is very possible. Juanita and I have been able to reach levels in this company that have been just amazing. We've been on more than a dozen vacations, free paid vacations. We've been on the car program for over 8 years, folks. This company works. This product works. The question is, are you ready to move forward and do something big and change the course of your family's life forever? So with that, folks, that wraps it up. I hope you really take your business serious. Can't wait to meet you in the next convention, the next training. With that, folks, I'm checking out, wrapping it up. Take care, everyone.